Nowhere does it state that you have to hold on to a house forever. You might feel a sense of guilt for selling a house that you've only lived in for a short period of time, but if it doesn't meet your needs anymore, then there's nothing wrong with moving on. Many Omaha homeowners are discovering the benefits of downsizing, and you never know, it may be right for you. I'm going to tell you about some of the amazing benefits to downsizing your Omaha home. I'm going to tell you some of the amazing benefits to downsizing your home in Omaha. But first, take a minute and ask yourself a few of these questions. Number 1, how much does my home cost me every month? Number 2, is the time, money, and effort that I put into maintaining my house really worth it? And what about the amount of hours I have to work each week to pay the mortgage? 3, do I really need all of the rooms that my home has? Number 4, am I ready to make a change that's going to save me time and money? What we need in a home changes as years go on. Family members move away, and you might find it difficult to maintain and fill rooms that are vacant. Maybe downsizing is right for you. Here are some of the incredible benefits to downsizing your home. Number 1, there's less maintenance. Home maintenance is definitely less of a hassle when you own a smaller home. There are less rooms to vacuum, to keep organized, and less bathrooms to clean. When it comes to maintenance, you'll pay less too. There are less windows to break, tiles to chip, or spaces in the roof to leak. And don't forget about the yard work. With a smaller yard, there's less to mow, less weeds to pull, and you can spend more time relaxing on your patio, enjoying your backyard. Number 2, fewer spaces to stash junk. When you have lots of closets in your home, it's easy to be filling those up with a lot of stuff. Whether you're hanging on to clothes that don't fit anymore or items that you no longer use, having that extra space can actually be detrimental. If you move into a house with fewer closets, you will ultimately have to get rid of some stuff to fit into the new home. In the long run, this can be absolutely beneficial. You no longer have to maintain that space or reorganize items that you don't need. When downsizing, if there's an item that you don't use frequently or doesn't have any sentimental value, you should consider selling it or donating it to somebody who can get more use out of it. While this process can seem enormous, many homeowners are often left with a sense of peace after they get rid of all this unnecessary stuff. Number 3, lower utility bills. The utility bills from your vacant or unused rooms can add up. Are they really worth the extra cost? Can you think of a better way to use that money? A house with a lot of square footage, vaulted ceilings, or bad insulation can really cost you a lot. If you don't need all that extra space, you should consider downsizing. A smaller house not only costs you less to maintain, but it also costs less to heat and cool. Ultimately, a more energy efficient house can theoretically cut your utility bills in half. Number 4, cash savings. By downsizing your home in Omaha, you will easily be able to obtain the cash you need to take the next big step in your life. When you sell a house that's too big for you, the proceeds of that can go to whatever you'd like. You could go on a long vacation, invest in a new venture, or buy something that you've been eyeing for what seems like forever. So why hold on to a house that's costing you extra money when you could be using that on something you really want? Number 5, the opportunity to find a better house. Let's say you plan on selling your 5-bedroom house that's entirely too big for you, and instead you purchase a newly renovated 2-bedroom house in a neighborhood that you've always dreamed of living in. It could be in a high-end neighborhood, a place downtown, or a place by the sea. No one says you have to stay in Nebraska. Downsizing allows you to relocate to the perfect property that better suits your needs. Number 6, make downsizing simple. If I've sold you on the idea of downsizing your home, but the process seems daunting, give us a call. We can help you through the process and make it simpler and quicker than selling on the traditional market. Would a realtor allow you to leave behind all of the belongings that you don't want to bring into your downsized home? Probably not. But we will. Just bring what you want with you and we'll take care of the rest. Visit katyandfrank.com today.